All right, we're back at it, running again. Morning time. It's about, I don't know, 19, 20 degrees Fahrenheit today, so cold but not too bad. And it's run streak day 97, getting closer to 100. Just a few days left until we're in triple digits. That'll be nice little landmark to get to, or a milestone to get to. So we just left Ewing Park. We're gonna go run around Easter Lake. It's the last day of the week on my mileage, and we're at 31 point, what was it? I think 31.7, something like that. So basically, to get to my goal of 35, I would only have to do like 3.5, 4 miles or whatever. We're gonna end up doing probably 4.5 to 5. I believe today will be the length that we're going around here. Either way, we'll pass our goal and we'll have another day tacked on to the 5K streak. Today will be 94 for that. I think I'm actually gonna go around the opposite way that I did last time. Normally I would hook a right here and go over the long bridge, but I'm gonna save the bridge for last. Go this way, run past the beach, and go around there. Ruh-roh. Looks like the trail's closed there, so I have to go back down here and take the road up. I saw a sign saying that the trail was closed, but that was literally more than a quarter mile up there. And then there's some tape on the bridge, but it had been taken off. So I thought, oh, okay, well, it was closed, but now it's open. Apparently they were referring to that. But that's okay, it's just a little bit of a detour. Not too much at all. Just stopped down by the water just to shoot a quick clip for the opening of the video, and looked out there and saw what looks like tents, and then realized, oh, it's probably people actually ice fishing or something like that. But the lake is, yeah, it's frozen solid. You could easily go out there and walk on it and stuff. Surprised there's nobody out ice skating on there. Maybe they don't allow that, I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure everybody's curious to know, what Bruce Willis movie did we watch last night? And it was a pretty good one. It was an older one. I think it was from '98, so a little bit after the early Die Hard era. But it was called Mercury Rising, and it had Bruce Willis, Alec Baldwin, and the kid, I can't remember his name now, Miko something. It was the same kid that was in Kindergarten Cop and also Pet Sematary. But basically the plot is about the 9-year-old boy, autistic boy, who accidentally cracks the NSA's like super fancy security code, and basically they try to kill him. How nice of them. And of course Bruce Willis, being the gentleman that he is, tries to protect the kid. Good movie. Where did we watch that? I think it was Tubi. That's Tubi for anybody who hasn't used that yet. It's free. I mean, you have to sit through a few ads, but it's still free, so no complaints. Look at that, we're just running along the trail and found a friend. Hey kitty. Hello kitten. What are you up to, kitty? Come here. Come here, kitty. Round, round. Oh, aren't you cute? Oh. Round, round. Oh, good cat. All right, I gotta go, buddy. I gotta go, buddy. I know you want to play. That was a nice little bonus, seeing the cat there. Stopped and petted him for a few minutes. And yeah, then my glasses fogged up and figured I better get moving again. Pretty crazy. All right, here we go, going through the covered bridge. Made it through. That's quite a sight though, seeing the bridge with the frozen lake. Makes me wish I would have brought my real camera, not just the GoPro. The GoPro does okay. It actually does take semi-decent pictures, but nothing like a real DSLR or SLR or mirrorless digital camera. All right, so we've made it all the way around the lake, and we're about half a mile away from where Inga is parked at the beach. So the run's almost done, but figured I would mention one more thing before I finish the run off. So what I wanted to talk about is Easter eggs. And I don't mean Easter eggs in the traditional sense, like Easter the holiday, or even that we're even close to Easter at this point, because we're not. But what I mean by that, there's little special surprises that end up in my videos that sometimes even I don't notice. Like yesterday's video, the graphic at the beginning said we're on run streak day 93, even though it was 95. So I'm sure that was confusing to some people, but it was too late to fix it. And the odd thing is, I watched the videos in full before I ever upload them. Still missed that somehow. Now the video that's coming out today, the one from yesterday, day 96, at the ice skating rink, towards the end of that little clip, you'll see a little girl fall on her butt pretty hard. And I had no idea that was even in the video until after I already made it and uploaded it. Normally I wouldn't leave that in, but it got in there somehow. Additionally, if you go back, gosh, I don't even know what day it was. It was the first time that I was at Riverview Park, and I'm running through the playground area, and there's this little house, like, I want to say like a kid's clubhouse, but it's smaller than that, like toddler size, maybe preschool size. Very small, either way. And if you look closely, when I'm running by it, you can see a grown man sleeping inside this little teeny tiny house. I don't know if anybody ever saw that. Okay, so we're all done with the run. Ended up being just over 5.5 miles. I think it was like 5.66. Figured I would end the run out here on the lake, walking around, checking it out. There's lots of people out walking around on the lake, so I'm reasonably sure that it's safe at this point. It's frozen solid from what I can tell. And I mean, as we've seen going around the lake, there's several groups of people out ice fishing and stuff like that, so it should be fine. But yeah, it's really cool. I can't, believe it or not, I can't say I've ever actually legitimately walked on a frozen lake before. This would be a first for me here. And it's pretty dang cool, I will say. And Inga wanted to walk out to this dock right here, and I think that's where we're heading. Yeah, the ice is thick though. I mean, I can see it's at least 5 or 6 inches or so, maybe even more. It's hard to tell for sure, but it is very thick. What an experience here. Pretty awesome. If I haven't already put the Strava information up for the run, I will. Don't know what my pace was. If I'm guessing, it's probably like 8:30 or 8:40-ish, somewhere around there. There were some spots where I had to slow down a little bit because of the ice. Like when you're going through the wooded areas where the sun hasn't really hit, there's a lot of still snow and ice along the path there. But most of the trail was clear. I'd say about 80% of the trail was clear and dry, and I was able to run at a pretty good clip. So yeah, it was a great run. Great way to spend a Sunday. Now we're gonna go back home and relax.
All right, here's our post-run meal here. We got some oatmeal, some blueberries, banana chopped up and thrown on there, a little bit of agave on top of that. Nice and filling, nice and nutritious and delicious. Alright, so dinner's all done here. We got chow mein on the bottom here. This is a little bit of an experiment for us on both parts, both the main part here, the chow mein, and the orange soy chicken. Number one, we've never used those soy chunks that we got over at the international market before. They're a little bit different than what we're used to, and preparing them is a little bit different. You don't just soak them and drain them, you got to do some other stuff. And then we've never legitimately made like chow mein from a recipe or anything, but we did, and we even like made the sauce and everything. So we'll see how this comes out. It looks really good, it smells really good, but I haven't tasted it yet, so we'll see. All right, that's gonna do it for this video though. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for future videos. Until tomorrow, everybody, take care.